JonTron.
Hey John, you do video games. Why are you reviewing a movie? How'd they say that to me? You see these numbers? I was in the Japanese internment camps in 1942. These scars don't wash off. They return. Let me just wash these off. Let's get it. I look a bit dirty. Jurassic Park, one of the best and most memorable movies from the 90s. It holds a special place in many of our hearts. It was visceral, action-packed, and hell, beyond revolutionary for its time. Remember those special effects? Look how real Jeff Goldblum looks. We all saw a little part of ourselves in the characters on screen. We liked them, we got to know them along the way, we identified with their troubles and quirks, and we really felt ourselves in their shoes when things started to go haywire. I mean, hey, what would you do if you saw a big dinosaur and you had to hide? Probably shine lights at it and scream. Throughout the movie, we felt scared, elated, thrilled, and even heartwarmed. Is that a word? I felt it. Really, it did all the things a good movie should do, and it stuck with us all as a monument in filmmaking and as a part of pop culture. I mean, how many people do you know that haven't seen it? And then, after 4 years of anticipation, a sequel thrust forth from the loins of Steven Spielberg's mind. Jurassic Park, The Lost World. It was a promise of adventure, mystery, thrills, and Jeff Goldblum. Couldn't fail! In fact, this son of a bitch made over $618 million at the international box office, so it didn't fail. Technically. But do you really scale failure and success by hundreds of millions? Yes, yep, yeah. With that much money, you could finance Jurassic Park 3. Oh no! So did it live up? Was it an experience to die for? Should I sell all my dolls and put the money in my space stocks? You know when you see a train coming from a couple thousand yards away, and you see a couple had a picnic on the tracks, and you're just out of earshot, so you can't warn them, and they're both deaf and blind, and they can't feel rumbling? Yeah, it's a bit like that. Without further ado, here's Jurassic 2. So here we commence, on a deserted island where a bunch of rich pricks are enjoying being way too close to the tide. Soon we find the soon-to-be-a-prick little girl has wandered off, because, you know, dinosaurs are extinct, so who cares? I don't blame her. I'm not worried about them when I go to the beach. I'm just worried about sand Krishnas. She then finds like a saltopus? How do I remember this shit? Oh, but then she's all like, oh, wait a minute. I don't think these are turtles at all. And then they proceed to nip her to death off screen as we're met with possibly the best shot in all of cinema. Now if you're a struggling filmmaker and you need some advice on how to up the production value in your movie real quick, let me go ahead and give you the rundown. 1, 2, 3, Jeff Goldblum. There you go. Done. That's it. You can go. You can go down the street to the next. We now find that things are picking up 4 years after the incident in the first movie. We're met once again with scientist John Hammond as he's laying in an intensive care unit in his house because he still wanted money, but he didn't want to be in more than 3 minutes of this shitty movie. We learned that public disbelief of the events that occurred in the first movie destroyed the academic reputations of the main characters, and that there is in fact a Site B, or second island of dinosaurs, where the dinosaurs were hatched and nurtured before being moved to the main island. Hey, I smell money, do you? Hammond reveals to Goldblum that he's got to follow this sneaky-ass, snake-ass character to the island and stop him from exploiting his dinosaur residence for money or something. You see, he wants the second island to be kept as a nature preserve. And then Goldblum's like, hey, hold on a second. You want me to go back to an island of dinosaurs? Have you seen Jurassic Park? So Goldblum does what any person without severe brain trauma would do and says, hey, nah, that's okay. You deal with that yourself. And then Hammond proceeds to go, hey, come here for a second. I sent your girlfriend there alone. GG, have fun, good luck, bon voyage. That's why you don't fuck with me. I'ma stay here, eat some fucking steak, drink a beer, get a BJ, hey, maybe from a goddamn dinosaur. I don't give a fuck. I'm John Hammond. How many billions do I have again? Oh, that's right. Hey, yeah, whatever, come on. Jeff Goldblum has a black kid. I don't even know what the fuck's up with that. Somebody messed up that order. And they're off to Wild Bee to save Jeff Goldblum's retarded wife. But hey, it's not that bad of a setup. Could be worse. Could be this movie. Hey, remember, this guy was in the first one. He remembers that. He remembers what it was like to not have guns while standing in front of that. But this time it's okay. This time they brought no guns. Wait a second, huh? No, but it's alright. George Costanza remembered to bring his Nerf gun in case a bird flies by. Like, you know, small bird. Pigeon about. Like, seriously? Alright, a movie has to have believability to maintain its credibility. The only reason they were so defenseless in the first one is because they didn't expect anything to go wrong on the island. It was supposed to be a theme park safe for thousands of children to visit on a daily basis. Do you bring a bazooka to the zoo? I do, is that bad? They're headed straight for an island of wild dinosaurs roaming around with lightsabers and shit, and they didn't. And they barely brought anything to protect themselves. That's fine. No, I don't care. It ain't my ass. It's Jeff's and George's. And Vince's. Oh yeah, by the way, young Vince Vaughn is in this. So next up, they find Jeff Goldblum's wife fucking around with dinosaurs, like really big, dangerous dinosaurs. Then when a Stegosaurus comes out from behind her, actually, excuse me a moment, but how did she not, see this? How did she not see a fucking giant Stegosaurus? So instead of running away from it, she promptly runs towards more Stegosauri. And Jeff Goldblum's like, shoot it! And everyone's like, yeah! And George Costanza's like,
just protecting their baby.
Good, yeah, okay. Might as well throw away your Nerf gun, bro, because why the hell you bring it if you ain't gonna use it? But hey, at least the characters in the scene are believable. I mean, look how much Jeff Goldblum wants to save his wife.
So am I. So am I.
So then they proceed to stand there doing absolutely nothing while the girl dodges tails and lasers and shit. Look how bad she wants to get away from those dinosaurs, but hey, not so badly that she can't do a dance first. Man, she sure looks like she actually thinks she's about to die from Stegosauruses. Hey, you just gotta turn around and run. You don't have to keep on looking at him like that and dancing. The beginning scenes of this movie were at least somewhat promising, but it was at this point I knew perhaps we weren't going to get what we came to see. Even as a kid I knew. I couldn't philosophize about it and pinpoint the exact reasons, but I knew. I could feel it. I mean, it's not hard to feel a drill being slowly punctured into your skull. But luckily movies can't do that to you. It's just a movie about dinosaurs. I'm just saying, it's not hard to feel that, So then, like, a group of raiders come to the island and start being a dick to dinosaurs for no real reason. Hey guys, guess what? Guess who's the villain? I bet you never guess. So now we got two groups on the island. The marauding invaders seeking profit from capturing the dinosaurs and rebuilding Jurassic Park with a group of investors, and Jeff Goldblum and co. Without guns, or helicopters, or anything. I think actually they brought a big target, so they could put on their faces. So then Jeff Goldblum's group goes and frees all the dinosaurs from the camp for some reason, like friggin' Sam Fisher? Is there any reason they couldn't, call international police or something? But just not be retarded and keep making decisions like a bunch of 5-year-olds with a bad case ate too many Snickers bars for breakfast? It's okay, they stop making bad decisions eventually. Like, look, see? They just took a wounded baby T-Rex that's calling out to its mom into their camper. That was a good idea. Oh, no. Hey, I'm starting to think this wasn't a good idea at all. And in a twisted turn of fate, even after they give the baby T-Rex back to its parents, they come back and are all like, lol, JK! And they proceed to devour one of the only likable characters in the goddamn movie and try to kill the others. Hey, I don't blame them. I guess these here dinosaurs were just trying to weed those idiots out of the evolutionary pool. So then this guy goes off and dies to, like, fucking more, like, saltipusses. What? No! No, I am not letting this slide. How does a guy die to these? You can literally break all their necks one by one before they were able to kill you. How? This is akin to dying of pigeons. Not to mention, the only reason this guy died is because he wandered off from his camp into an island of wild dinosaurs. No, I don't feel sympathy for any of these characters, nor do I care for their survival, because they're all idiots. They're causing their own death through sheer idiocy or carelessness. Hey, coming back to the evolution thing for a second. Since this is a movie about dinosaurs, which are definitely a point of interest for evolutionary science, is this perhaps an allegory representing the theory of Darwinism? Showing how a species evolves based on having its members who are less fit to survive or more sickly die off and leaving room for the genes of the stronger members to survive and live on? Did I just blow my fucking mind? Okay, never mind. I take it all back. This movie is in fact a work of pure genius. Many congratulations, Steven. You really did it. You pulled a fast one on us, and you thought we wouldn't figure it out. So, we're low on our T-Rex quota. Okay, there we go. There it is. Poking his head into the tent. Fucking shit up. Can I leave now? So then they run through a field for a while. I don't give a shit at this point. And then, oh no, those shit raptors, they're all gonna die. Thank God, you know what I'm saying? Steve knows what I'm saying. I don't know anyone named Steve, that's the thing. Oh wait, you can let Jeff Goldblum live. He's the only reason I kept my eyes open during this movie. Not to mention, he really is the only reasonable one throughout.
Kelly? Kelly, no!
The fuck is this? Hold on a sec, how old is his milk? So let me get this straight. This guy can't take on a bunch of pigeon dinosaurs, but this girl can Olympics raptors out of existence. Nah, don't see anything wrong with this one. Please continue. I think you know that your movie is taking a turn for the worse when you're writing things like this into it. Whatever. Movie's over. Let's just get the hell out of here.
Okay, that's pretty awesome.
Yeah, okay, I admit it. This part is definitely pretty cool, and it's got some great appeal. But at its core, it's literally nothing more than an excuse to have a T-Rex walking around suburban Los Angeles. But honestly, it feels pretty fresh. It feels new. It feels right. This is what the whole movie should have been. Something new. Not something old, but worse. I mean, isn't this what the blockbuster cinematic experience is all about? Experiencing something exciting and surprising. Hey, look at this awesome shot right here. Speaks volumes, because it's real, man! Obviously, this right here doesn't have the substance and carry a feature film, but heck, man, it's a start! Jurassic Park: The Lost World quite simply feels like it's just going through the motions. It's almost as if someone misinterpreted the best parts of the first movie and tried to make a second film based solely on those elements. Jurassic Park isn't just an amazing experience because dinosaurs! Its appeal comes from the human element. What would you do if you were stuck in a broken down dinosaur theme park? It brings it close to home, and we can easily empathize with all the characters we see on screen. The reactions from the actors in this movie are genuine and probably similar to how you'd react in the same situation. The dinosaurs were really secondary to the emotions of the people in the midst of the action. A movie like this is only good if you care about the people caught up in it all. It's not about, whoa, better run away from all these dinosaurs on a green screen! It's really hard to care for a bunch of badly written characters that seem to be nothing more than a reason to see more dinosaurs go penis. More of this? Less of this. More of this. Less of this. How about some of this? Oh, Jeff, you're not looking so good.
Hey, Jacques, so I heard birds are a descendant of dinosaurs. So that makes you kind of a dinosaur. What do you think of this movie?
Morty Gumbus.